Hey again. This is part two, probably out of three, on this soup preparation. I forgot to mention in my other video, and I'll need to entitle it part one, two, and three, but these were crushed tomatoes without salt. They weren't actually stewed tomatoes. So I added about, at most, a half a tablespoon of sugar. Stewed tomatoes in a can, if you look, they always have sugar. And the reason for that is that it cuts the acidity. And it actually is kind of good to put in there. Again, this is going to turn into 16 dishes, so I'm not worried about it. And so in addition to the sugar, I added about a half a teaspoon of salt and probably a half a tablespoon at least of basil and oregano, and I don't know, a teaspoon of garlic powder. Really doesn't matter because that's not the base of my soup broth. I'll be adding that very briefly. In the other video, in part one, I mentioned that the oregano, when I opened it, it stinks. I have a very good sense of smell, and it smells of plastic. That's all I know to say. And I'm not going to risk 16 servings over questionable oregano. So I bought these from Harris Teeter, and I just want to say something quickly about returns. Don't be too shy. I think I paid $6 for those two damn things. And they're already open, but I'm just going to very politely, here is what you do when you want to return something and you know you might catch an attitude. You don't ask, you tell. You politely tell them that I purchased these the other day. They are already open, but they smell horrible. I don't even want to risk using them, and I would like my money back, please. Say it politely but firmly. If they don't, I'll be taking my business elsewhere. That's the carrots. The celery is sauteed. I already showed you the broccoli and green beans, and the onions are going to be last. I want to caramelize them. I just deboned another chicken, and I'm going to use this instead of the seasoned chicken. I'm getting ready to chop that up finely into about, 3 times 8, about 24 ounces. I usually use 3 8-ounce containers. So that is it. I can't film it all in one go. But now I'm happy with the spices I have. They smell okay. They are organic also. And I'll be back.